My name is Angela Zone, aka Ang13.
Pocket 68, dipping to 69, spitting since 89, came out in 99, sold out in record time. Baby, I get it heated, nickname me icy hot, with icy flows, brain freezing with the icy pops, not like a one time.
Ang13 came about from being a graffiti writer on subways in Chicago on the Howard Jackson Park line, which is now known as the Red Line. And when I got into high school, I was rapping a little, but I became a graffiti writer because I needed to stay in the culture of hip hop, and that was what drew me in as well, because I like to draw. So I'm a graffiti writer on the train from freshman year of high school to senior year of high school, because at that time graffiti became a felony. And I'm like, well, can't do that no more. I can't go to jail because my mouth too slick, I'll be beat up every single day. So by the time I was like 15 years old, I was already living on my own. So I continued to rap, but I was hanging out with graffiti writers who were also MCs, who were also DJs. So these were my friends. We traveled from the north side all the way to the south side to go to big writers meetings. We go to walls late at night and watch them, put burners up, put up throw ups. We stay on the train all hours of the day, busting tags everywhere. It was a really bad incident that happened that I needed to pull back from doing graffiti. Number one, because I didn't want to go to prison, and number two, I didn't want to be charged with murder, because there were some really, really bad situations going on. And I started to get back into just being an MC, along with just being, a young adult trying to make it without my parents at that time. Rapping and battling everybody, and we're recording, and it was hip hop. This is the life that I was living every single day. It was something to do with graffiti. It was something to do with music. It was something to do with rapping, and I have made this my life, my entire life, to this very day.
Don't you ever respect her? No need to raise your hand. Let that other check up him. Please keep her on the street. Push that dope in her body. She love that HIV. Go and collect your grip. And if she come up short, a bitch gon' have to slack on her. Don't ever let her leave. What she wanna be, just keep her on her knees. Just grab her neck and squeeze. Beat her, make her bleed. So what if that's your sister? Keep it in the family.
You do become a legend if you are great at what you do. And so when people say that, I kind of shy away from it. But then I look back at a lot of it. I did do some pretty legendary stuff. And this guy named Telly, actually from the UAC crew, a few years ago was putting together a book of Chicago hip hop. Like from Evanston to the hundreds, he was doing everybody's story. And he pointed out to me, he was like, do you know that you're the first female to rock the mic at a hip hop show in Chicago ever? And I never thought of it like that. I'm 11 years old, escaping from the crib. I'm thinking, eventually I'm gonna be back on punishment and beat up, but I got to go to a party and rock the mic. I never thought that was not my intention to be the first at anything. I just wanted to be good at something. For so many years, like these last few years as a matter of fact, I found myself fighting to decide if this is really what I wanted to do. I've been doing this so long, how much further can I take it? I've never had a real interest in being signed to a label, because I've heard so many bad stories, and they all end the same way, where they're bitter at the game. I don't want to be bitter at something that I spent my entire life doing. So the only way that I can keep it in my hands is to keep it in my hands and not let someone else decide, well, you're gonna look this way, you're gonna rap like this, you're gonna sound like that, you're gonna go over here, you're gonna do. I didn't want that. I never wanted that. I don't like the way the industry treats its employees. I don't. I've never liked it. And when you let corporate get their hands on things, then they start to dictate who you are. I couldn't let them do that. I couldn't. I mean, as much money and as many deals that I was offered, the first deal that I was offered, we were in New York, and they loved everything about me except one thing. We want to kind of change a little bit of you, but still keep, you there. We're going to call you Angie. Who was Angie? They was like, you. That's going to be you. See, because Warren G, is the thing right now. We're going to try to keep in that flame, stick to the formula that's working right now. I was like, yeah. I thought to myself, if I let them do that, then I can't say anything about anything else they do, because I've already let them change one aspect of me. And so I was like, nah, I'm gonna have, I thank you, but nah, I can't even do it. And so many people around me like, hey, it's just a name. Why don't you, you gotta think of the big picture. It's a bigger picture with this. I'm like, they didn't ask you to change your name. So why am I being asked to change my name? They didn't ask you to change who you are. When people start changing who you are, you're gonna see where I'm coming from with this. Had I become Angie, no one would have ever known Ang13. No one would have ever seen the Chicago Props Awards. No one would have ever had any type of... There would be really no female MCs in Chicago. I had so many shows where people would say, I've never seen a girl rap like that. So could it be that because I let somebody see the impossible, that it paved the way for all the other females to rap? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm really, really thankful that I had a little bit of sense back then to want to stand my ground in a humongous machine that could have made me millions, but I would have been worn out, and you probably wouldn't have Chicago hip hop like you got it today. You wouldn't have it like it. Who would have thought that a little girl who was born on the south side, raised on the north side, would make it all the way to Africa on the country's dime to tell people about hip hop and how it is used to bring about peace and tolerance to different countries and cities and communities. They sent me to my homeland to do that. On the company, on company dime. They sent me there to talk to people when at one time I was always being told to shut up. So really, that was one of the main reasons why I will always be so vocal about things, because people always wanted me to be quiet. Music is always therapy. It always helps somebody, and it helped me, helps you. A lot of times our world is so chaotic and so frustrating that you need a release, or you need an escape for, just a little bit, maybe just the duration of a song gets you out of the pain that you were in just for a little while, and it helps you, see a brighter day or see a way out, or know that you're not the only person going through what you're going through, because a lot of our struggles are the same. We just have different details in regards to it. So that's why every 3 months until the day I die, I'm going to keep putting out 3 albums. And people a long time ago would say to me, well, that's a waste of time. No, it's not. It's never a waste of time, because one of those songs could save somebody's life. And why not? There's so much going on in the world, and so much to talk about, and so many feelings that are needing to be shared, and so many experiences that we go through that we need to be each other's back on. Why not? Why not? You can contact me at either Ang13.com, or you can go to Facebook and put in Ang13, or just Ang Zone, ANGZONE, or just Ang13 Zone. If you put Ang13ZONE in any search engine, it'll come up me. Or just put in Ang13 in any engine, period, on the internet, and I will pop up first.
you.